Right, I haven't gone completely mad. Tell you the problem here. Bought this wee safe a while back, and the batteries went done. To cut a long story short, my car's in for repair today, and I left the brother's keys instead of my own, so I've no way into my house, and I keep a spare key in this safe at the back door, and batteries have gone dead, and I had a bigger safe in the house, and the batteries went dead, and I looked up YouTube, and it says to drop it on the floor and it opens up. I did that and it opened up. So in theory you could bang it with a hammer and they open up. I banged this with a hammer, it won't open up. So now I pulled it off the wall and banged it on the floor, but look what I'm saying. You see how it's made? It looks like a solid piece of metal. So it's a thin metal around a wee frame. I am dropping this, and they work like a doorbell inside, although the other one did. So I didn't give this wee safe too high a rating, but I tell you what, it's better than the big safe I had. So good was to see if you could actually peel the metal off. I was thinking just getting the angle grinder and cutting it, but it's going to be the hottest day of the year. I cannot go out. I could die out here in the sunshine. Luna and me will die in this backyard. People will come, the corpse will be lying there. We've got to break into the house to get refreshments and stuff. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I was tempted to go at it with the angle grinder, just cut it off, because I didn't think it was too secure anyway, but now I'm thinking maybe it's secure after all. So you can see now how it's made. There's the box there. So you've got a bottom, a front, and the metal wraps around. And so rather than cut it with an angle grinder, I want to see will it actually bust open just by banging it. This wasn't my original test, but if somebody comes with a hammer now and a screwdriver, will that break into it? How secure is this? Now, a thief who gets a hand in this is just going to throw it in the back of the car and say they just go out with an angle grinder. Angle grinder goes through that no problem. I got all these cordless tools. The strongest bit probably is the door, but the lock on it is good. That's the main thing. So I'm going to bang it a few more times to see if this comes apart here. Look at the dent in it there now, boys. Look at the dent in it. Still holding together, but still not going to open. I'm going to get a screwdriver, just see how easy it is to prise apart. So you can see it's like a spot weld in there. So it's not just a matter of just being sort of heat sealed along. There's actually, we'll see how many more there is. I won't bother breaking that off and go along and see. Maybe there's 2 or 3 extra spot welds in there to make it tougher. We will see. So I don't think it is spot welded, it's just welded the whole way along. But the screwdriver goes in, it breaks. So I'll hit these here now with a screwdriver. All I basically need to do, like everybody else, you don't have to break up a whole safe. You just make enough of room to get the £1,000 notes out, or in my case a front door key. I am saved, I am saved, I am no longer going to perish. Me and Luna will get fed. Oh, the thing I'm interested in now is, still haven't got the batteries changed, still haven't got the lock open. There must be a seam in one of these corners, so that the wee back plate's being one stamped out. The metal goes around. Don't see a seam there. There's a seam there, so that's where she's joined. I'm tempted to get the angle grinder now. How long would it take to cut through it with an angle grinder? I'll try an angle grinder to see what happens. There we have it. So it's just ordinary cheap tin. A cordless angle grinder could easily cut through that, and a cordless angle grinder would be quieter than that. I see now how this mechanism works. That mechanism seems better than the one I had in the other. So you can see the way it's just welded in. The front is cast and the back. We'll screw this apart here. That was very good, the fact that it didn't open. So I'm taking out the last nut now. What do we see? What's in here? So for me to get that right, the door needs to be open for me to get that has to slide off. So I need to find the key, get the door open, because I don't want to smash that. Oh, there we are there. So it is the same as a doorbell. So in theory, on this safe of mine, we will see where the top and the bottom is. The idea being, when you hit it with a hammer sharply, you hit it with a hammer, that there is supposed to be so weak that it drops. I'd hit that with a hammer. I'm just thinking the fact that this is more flimsy and absorbed the shock more than it would do if it was a stronger safe. If it had been a stronger safe and I hit it with a hammer, the shock would have transferred straight into this and would have put that down. But no matter how much I banged that wasn't for going down. We'll get the hammer over and try again. So maybe a flimsy safe. It's hard to know. No protection. Go ahead with a hammer, see if this moves. I don't think it's going to move. That is not moving it. I say my house safe is a lot heavier than this, and I was able to drop it, and that's how I got it open. So I'm having to use the hammer to hold this plastic thing up. Whenever that wee pin shoots up and you turn the handle, the whole mechanism slides back then, like so. And then she opens. Whenever you lock it, that wee pin drops down to stop it opening. That'll be the strongest part of the safe there, them bolts. People try and cut through them. Now whenever you use your key, the key will flick that lever up that pushes that in. Pretty simple. So if you want a secure safe, you don't want that mechanism in it. Don't know what the next take. So all the cheap safes are going to have, that's like a doorbell what we have with Wayne's. Ding dong, one of them bells work with batteries. That's the technology that's on it. And then the wee microchips and all here, that's just your wee pin code that puts the current, that's the battery current. Pull that back. But go and hold on to that, that'll come in handy for something. That's nice, that one is pretty tight. If anybody wants to know, there's the model number there. So I imagine they're the ones that actually made this, and Yale then made the safe.